Okay, hello, my name is Juan Romero, and I will be trying to make a snake game, your typical snake game, um, in this IDE. This is a Windsurf. This is an AI IDE, right? This IDE that's supposed to really, it's capable of you just telling it something, and then it should be smart enough to give you exactly what you want. So we're gonna try that out. Um, I decided that I would just do it from scratch. I never worked with this IDE, but I was running a couple lines a couple minutes ago, but nothing crazy. We'll see. We'll start from scratch here. Okay, I want to make a game. I want to make a snake game. Your typical snake game where I have a snake, obviously, right? Uh, and there is a circle on the playing field, or I should say on the canvas, that when I move the snake gets bigger. Let's be a little more specific. Let's make this canvas, I don't know, 600 by 800 pixels. And when the snake, actually, let's just do this for now. Enter. Okay, let's see what we get. I'll create a simple snake game with a growing circle. First, let's set up an HTML file. It had an error at first, but then it tried again. Let's create the game.js file with a simple snake implementation. All right. Okay. All right, so I made an HTML file, right? It explains that it has a single green circle. Actually, this is not for the HTML file, but this is the JS file, right? It's telling us that a single green circle starts in the center of the canvas, moves with the arrow keys, wraps around the screen edges. The controls are the arrow keys. Um, it made this localhost. I already have it here. I'll refresh it in a bit. This is the JS file that has all the logic that it just explained. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Okay, okay. We don't see the snake getting bigger. And I think that might, or does it just make the circle itself bigger? I didn't catch that. Oh, it does. Okay, so it just makes the circle bigger. Okay, so that's not what we want. But hey, look, we have a working game here. Okay, so let's focus on that circle getting bigger. Let's change the visual of the snake. Um, let's make it more of a, what would it be? Almost like a 2D cylinder with some width at the start. And then as we get circles or points, the snake grows. See what happens here. Oh, look, it says I'll enhance the snake class to create a 2D cylinder effect with a trail. I didn't ask it to do that, but I guess it's gonna do that. That grows when eating points. Let's update the game.js file. Okay. Error. It says generating. I guess it's trying again. See what happens here. Okay, gave me the same prompt again. And this time it's trying to edit it again. Let's see what happens. Okay, it looks like it worked this time. So it says change from a circle to a 2D cylinder, fixed width of 20 pixels, fixed height of 10 pixels, creates a rectangular shape. Okay, maintains a list of segments. Okay, okay, okay. So let's refresh. Actually, this is. I like this actually. Well, this is this is the snake game. This is what we wanted. Let's do that. Let's make it game over when it hits a wall. Let's make it game over when the snake hits a wall. Let's see, remove the wraparound behavior, added wall collision detection, added game over message. Okay, now when you hit a wall, we should see a red game over message. Okay, so let's try it out. All right, we're playing the game, we're growing. Game over. Yes, sir, but we can't reset. Actually, that would be a good. Let's add a reset button after the game over pop-up. You should have a reset button. That resets the game. Let's check it out. It actually did something here. Okay, so it added this, had to add the reset button. Okay. And then it added the actual game logic for that button. Okay. Let's check this out. Game over, reset game. Okay. It's pretty good. I'm gonna let it hit the wall here. And now just a final thing, just to not make this video too long, let's add a counter. Let's add a point counter. Each circle has a value of 1. Let's see, it looks like we actually got errors. Let me see. Oh, so it gets errors for some reason, and then notices, and it says, "Let me fix those errors." And now these errors looks like they're just semicolon errors. I don't know why it would make something like that, but I guess it does. Let's see. So it looks like we still have errors. So does this run? No, it shouldn't run. We have errors. Fix them. So it says, I'll fix the errors in the game.js file. The main issues are extra class closing brace, we have a typo and improper method structure. Let's see if we can correct them. Okay, it looks like he fixed it. Okay. We're gonna die here, reset game, and then we have a score of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Um, yeah, we built the game. We built it. We built it. Took us what, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 actually. No, and we got it. Yeah, this is interesting.